Hey, good morning, everyone. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning out here. So I went back and watched the video on the repair of this particular amplifier. Mr. R's Fat Cat 2x8 rebuild. And so what I seen on the video is that when this power supply was modified, which they did the modification the same way I did, which is fine. I did not check the voltage on this one to see what the voltages were, to see if it was the same as the others, but good thing I didn't, because it has a blown capacitor, electrolytic. Now, the reason why it has a blown electrolytic is that these supplies have 25 volt electrolytic capacitors in it, and these are only 16 volt. Now, you cannot exceed 16 volts on the electrolytic capacitors. This particular amplifier will go 16.7 volts. So I'm not talking any crap. I'm just merely saying that the person probably just overlooked the caps in haste, maybe. But that's what happens. Got a blown cap. Goes only 16 volt, and it has exceeded its capabilities. So I am going to have to take this power supply apart and put 25 volt caps in it, or I can just merely grab one off the shelf already variable and just utilize it and repair this thing later. I'm going to have to take it all loose anyway, take it apart, and take these caps out and put some 25 volt ones in. Again, the repairer just probably overlooked that, which it happens to all of us. Sometimes in like haste, being behind, things like that, it's easy enough to overlook them kind of things. So, and you can see where on the top where it exploded. So the power supply was not working. Anyway, back to this. Now, I have determined that I am going to be able to leave this in here and eliminate this, put a circuit breaker here, leave the power cord here, just run it through here. I am going to have to remove this switch, like I said, and the switch will have to be, that runs a preamp. It's a three-way, like the old Mako amps. Down is preamp and operate, center standby, up is just regular operate. I have those switches in minis. Mini might do the trick. I'm going to have a circuit breaker here. I can always take this switch and I can move it here between the 2 meters. I have room for that, so that may become the plan right here, because these power supplies are going to be all the way up against here in order to clear this and give enough clearance for this. But anyway, that's just where we're at on it. And I still have not made an executive decision about the 10-pill board or just putting another 2x8 board in it. Still thinking about that. What I have to do is I have to get everything out of here, relocate, and these LEDs are going to be fine. If not, I'm going to have to, I think they'll be fine. There'll be enough clearance there. I'll be sure of that. And I believe I can get 6 in there. Now, 2x8 will run fine on just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power supplies. I don't care what anybody says. But with the variable volts, this dual variable volts with the driver at variable volts also in the final section, I feel like 6 power supplies is the way to go. Although it was running on 5 power supplies and only 4 to the 8-pill section, and none of the power supplies blew. None of these power supplies blew. So the starving issues, I don't believe the sour power supplies were running down to 10 volts when it was keyed, because I did actually check the volts, and this amplifier is actually on my channel right here, the build. So I don't see that kind of volt drop. But anyway, if I can't get 6 in here, it's going back 5 and 4. Now I'm going to get 6 in here, just to be on the safe side. And yeah, so there we go. I have variable voltage power supplies up there. So the preamp is been silicone, but at least it didn't come loose again. I just used double-sided automotive tape on it right here. This was added because he didn't have the blue LED fans, and he wanted it to light up, so inside somewhat. So that's what I did. Then he decided he wanted a blue LED fan, so I put the blue LED fans in it. So I'm just going to eliminate this right here also, since that is the way we are going. I have to get to work on moving this stuff around, see how it's all going to go, make a board decision. These transformers work fine, and okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's see, we don't have any silicone here over that. We do have a little bit of silicone right there on the wire, so I should be able to cut that loose, and I should be able to just pop the board real quick, pop a couple of 25 volt caps in it, and check the voltage, and we'll see what's up. I do see that this was added with really small wires. For the ground was a small wire. This is not number 12. It's pretty stiff too. Or like, it could be Teflon, or kind of looks like it's just household wire. House wiring. This one here is not number 12 either. Feeding it like the others. So anyway, right here. And I need to change it out anyway. It's got a melted spot in it right there. Not that it really makes any difference. It could just be just for safety's sake. I don't want this thing to be an electrical hazard like it was stated to be, which it was not. But it, definitely the way it was after it was done, it could have been an electrical hazard for sure, with the way everything was so close to the power switch and everything else. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to get back to work. I just want to make this short video and let you know that you cannot exceed the electrolytic cap rating. Because this is what's going to happen. You are going to pop the top. Alright. So as I said, it's probably just an oversight. Happens to everyone. Oh my. I just had to check it out. If I wouldn't have checked it out and I'd have just left it like that, it would have never been running. It's not running right now. The only reason the green LED would have been on would have been because the other power supplies are feeding it. Now, so we got our work cut out for us. So we're going to get to work and quit gold bricking around here. I'll catch y'all later. This is going to be part 1, 2, 3. I believe this is going to be part 4. I have to do it in parts. I don't have all the fancy cameras and all that, and fast forward and all that crap. So I just had to break it up in parts. So that's where we're at. Mr. R, I did not hear from you, so I'm going for it. And I got to get this thing out of the way. I got other things to do. I'll catch you later. 73s, everyone. Alley Cat. Alley Cat Town, Alabama. And it's Fat Cat Amps. And I'm gone.